Hype video is sponsored by B&A Bank, local invested modern banking.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. It's a dangerous love.
On a little jump pass at the foot race at the 20, breaks the tackle at the 25, at the 10, at the 5, touchdown!
Yeah, I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation, pledge your allegiance.
That's right, that was a challenge this week. We told them there's going to be blood, there was blood. We did a good job.
All black, everything, and our girls are blackbirds, riding with they diligence. Kid more than death if you boys really love. It's now we squared up. Hold up.
Not trying to act like a meteorologist, but I can see read the radar, and it looks like we've got a full night of rain ahead of us, so it may get sloppier as the night goes on. The Bulldogs are going to receive the kickoff to get this football game underway.
Kurt, this kickoff and all kickoffs is brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College. They're celebrating their 75th year of athletic excellence. The Tigers are through with football this year, and their Tigers men's and women's basketball teams have both started. The men are 2-0 currently. The women are 2-1. The Lady Tigers' next home game is Monday, and while the men are hosting a Bonner Honor tournament tonight and tomorrow.
Shaw will get back deep for the Bulldogs, lined up along the 5-yard line, awaiting the start of this football game. And we are underway from Louisville High School. It's a high kick. It's a short kick. It's going to be fielded at the 12-yard line, out to the 15, taken down at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Well, good kick there by the kicker. And I can't remember, what were y'all calling him on the way down here?
Sugarfoot.
He can definitely kick the football. But the Bulldogs do have good field position, going to have the football around their own 25-yard line. 1st down and 10 to go in this nasty weather we got tonight.
And we're all working out here trying to get through these windows, so your stream might be a little cloudy, but we're doing the best we can under the circumstances. Shettles works at quarterback. Bulldogs will start out in a power set with Hicks and Tucker in. Hand it straight ahead, 1 yard, maybe 2 for Simpson.
Simpson on the carry.
Well, Kurt, when we came down here a few years ago, they had 2 or 3 superstar players. I think this year on their defense, they just got 11 guys that are really good. None of them are going to sign a scholarship this year, I don't guess, but they're really, really fast on defense. Going to be a tough night for the Bulldog offense, but I believe we can handle it.
2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Handed off once again straight ahead to Simpson. He's hitting the backfield. Line of scrimmage will be all he'll get. Nowhere whatsoever to go. It'll be 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Well, what they do, and I was talking about it just then, that like I say, they're not really big on their defensive front wall. They're just really quick and fast and kind of go around the blocks.
Bulldogs check a couple of receivers into the ball game, check a couple of blockers out, twin receivers left and right, movement along the line of scrimmage. Now we've got a stoppage of play. We've got a timeout by Louisville Wildcats. You're listening to Sports Connection, WNAU, back in 6.
Is a kid fearless? Nervous? Playful? Yes. 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 Kiwanis is 600,000 kids at heart doing all the little and big things it takes to help children around the world. Because kids need Kiwanis. All of them.
For over 100 years, Rotary members have taken action when challenges arise. We know what people can do when they come together and put others before themselves.
The team lead said they will continue the campaign to fight against the coronavirus.
Local Rotary clubs deliver food and supplies to people in need.
Strangers become friends, helping hands multiply, and problems turn into solutions. We are Rotary. We are people of action. Learn more at rotary.org/action.
Edwards is back to pass, sets up a little bubble screen to Shaw. He's going to be taken out of bounds, going to actually lose a couple of yards on the play. It'll bring up a fourth down, and the Bulldogs will have to check Johnson in to punt it away.
Well, Kurt, I mean, it was really well executed, well set up play that, again, their quickness just closed the gap so quick that there wasn't anything really there that Caleb could do. Going to be fourth down, and as you said, about 12 yards.
And the rain comes down. Good snap, good hold, good punt. It's a high punt. Louisville's going to take it at the 45-yard line, be taken down. And you're going to lose about 5 on the return. I couldn't tell who was that. Ethan Conley on the tackle.
Yeah, good job. Great kick there by Johnson, and a good job by Ethan getting down the field and getting to him. I thought the guy was probably going to call a fair catch, did not do so, and Ethan did a really good job of getting him by the jersey, getting him on the ground, and Bulldogs are going to start on defense here with the Wildcats. Going to start on the Wildcats about 41-yard line.
9:53 remaining first quarter, no score. First possession of the night for the Wildcats. Hunt, number 9, will work at quarterback. He'll work up under center. Work with a back about 7 yards deep. He's going to turn. He's going to hand it to him straight ahead, and he plunges into the middle. He picks up 4 yards on it. It'll bring up a second down, and they're going to actually give him about 5 on it. We're going to call it second down and 5.
Kurt, they just loaded up in a power formation. If you watch film on them, you'll see them get 4 wide outs. They run a lot of different formations, and right now they're just loading the box, putting one receiver out to the left.
Kind of a double wing set. Now they shifted into both sides. They're going to turn. They're going to pitch it, trying to get outside. They pick up a block, got a first down out of it, a little bit more. Mark a first down at the 45-yard line in Bulldog territory.
Well, that's you called it, Kurt. They lined up in a double wing and took the wing man from the right side, put him in motion, and loaded the left side, turned and pitched just a power sweep. Bulldogs did a good job. It looked like there was about to be a big gap for him to take it, and one of our players made a really good play.
Now Hunt's going to work out of a shotgun formation, kind of an offset eye. Once again, hands it to his deep back, straight ahead, picks up some blocking. He's across the 40, down the sideline at the 35, knocked out of bounds. Somewhere around the 20-yard line. It's going to be at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, and now we've got a flag back upfield. Wow. And I think that's going to be on the Louisville Wildcats, and I don't know where it's going to come back or it's going to be marked off at the end of the play, but we have some unnecessary activity back up here around the 45-yard line.
There's something to do on the sideline with Louisville, but there was definitely a hold. It could have been a hold because they were holding us, but I don't think that's what they called. As you said, Kurt, the flag came late.
Really late. I was surprised that it came in. Actually, the play was actually over down along the 20-yard line when the flag came out back upfield. And I know the Louisville coach was not excited about the call whatsoever.
Maybe the ref just couldn't get his flag out. Yeah, well, they're going back down there where he went out.
I think it's supposed to be marked off from the 20-yard line from the line of scrimmage, and then a penalty marked off from the 20. They brought the ball all the way back, but I think you're going to see a 15-yard penalty from the 20.
That's what he called. He called a sideline warning on them or infraction for them getting on the field, I think, when the guy was running. And
coming back to the 35-yard line, it will be a first down. It'll be 1st and 10. It should be. They have not moved the chains yet, but now they're going to move it 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 wing backs, double wing, hand off to the deep back. He loses his footing about the 35-yard line, falls at the 34. Picked up a yard, just 2nd and 9.
Well, good job that time by Conley and Howard of getting penetration to get in the backfield, and that's kind of what you're going to have to do is just try to push them back to get a little disruption in their offense.
Twin receivers go wide to the right. Hunt barks out the signals. Bulldogs in a 4-down lineman set. 3 linebackers. Showing blitz. Handed off to the right side. Sidesteps a would-be tackler inside the 30-yard line. Going to mark it down right at the 29.
Well, good job that time by Zion. He read the play perfectly and just couldn't make the tackle. He got to the backfield, and then Skinner came around and made the late tackle. Going to bring up 3rd down and long 3, short 4 for the Wildcats.
Hunt sends 2 receivers wide to the right. Bulldogs shift their defense over. Hunt rolls right. He's looking. He throws it. He's got a man, and it's going to be broken up down at the goal line. Nice job of coverage down there, and that's going to be Shaw on the coverage. He had a step on Shaw, but Shaw recovered, got back, and broke it up.
Well, good job. Louisville was flooding the right. They were going to just pick receivers at different levels, and that time the quarterback decided to go deep. And as you said, the receiver was behind Shaw, but Shaw made a really good play. Looks like the Wildcats are going to go for it here on 4th down, though.
4th and 3 for the Wildcats. They're still waiting on instructions. Now they've got the play they want. They'll set a wing back to the left, twin receivers wide to the right. Back to passes Hunt. He's under pressure. He throws a bullet in the middle, completes it at the 20-yard line, taken down at the 16, 1st and 10.
Well, good job that time by Louisville. They lined up with receivers all over the field, ran a slant pattern, and the quarterback put it right on him. Good play. Bulldogs were in good position. Just good. Got to give them credit.
We've got 7:36 remaining in the football game. No score. As Hunt shifts a wing back from left to right. Hands it off to the deep back. This time nowhere to go. He got the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be about all he gets. Can't really tell from inside here what the weather's actually doing. The windows we're looking at are so foggy. We're going to send it down to David Good. David, it's still raining pretty hard. What's the condition?
It's kind of slacked up just a little bit. Dogs are playing hard. Hopefully we slack up a little bit more, but still coming down pretty good.
Wound up getting about 2-yard gain on it to be 2nd down and 8. Louisville hangs it straight up the middle, straight ahead. He's inside the 10, down to the 5-yard line, just bulled across that right up the middle.
Well, just as you said, right behind the center and the 2 guards, just running it right up the middle. They're bringing in some more big guys here. They're fixing to load up in a power. It's going to be 1st down and goal to go for the Wildcats.
At the 5-yard line.
We got 6 minutes and 31 seconds left in the first quarter. No score in the football game.
Wildcats have been content to drive this football on the ground. Of course, not a lot of choice with this rain coming down. Dogs stacked the line of scrimmage. Handed it to the deep back. He's hit in the backfield. He's going to lose a yard. Back to the 5, just outside the 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, Kurt, the Bulldogs are doing a good job of getting penetration. It's just these guys are so athletic and so quick and shifty that, they're hard to tackle. We got to make that, when you make that first contact, got to get them on the ground. Good job of penetrating that time.
Bulldogs check Deaton in as a cornerback on the far side. Hunt brings a man in motion, right to left. He rolls to his right. He's looking. He's got a man. Deaton had him well covered. He overthrew him. Nice job of coverage.
Really good job of coverage that time by Deaton. And, again, they were rolling the Hunt out to the right side. They had 2 receivers out there in the right, 1 deep, 1 short. Good job of coverage by the Bulldogs. Going to be 3rd down and goal to go for the Wildcats. Hunt's got his instructions from the sideline. He comes in. He's got 2 receivers behind him. He's going to send one guy in motion. He's going to take the snap, pitch it to the deep man. He's going to the corner, and he's going to get in the end zone for a touchdown for the Wildcats.
And I called that Deaton a little while ago in the coverage. I think that might have been, I couldn't tell if that was Deaton or Boyd over there on that coverage. It looked like 8. And the Wildcats go up 6-0. Nothing fancy about that at all, Keith. Just hand the ball off and drive it down the field, completed a pass. But
well, I think it's obvious that they can pass the football. They obviously made a really good play on 4th down with a pass reception, but I think the strategy for them tonight is going to be to run the football.
We've got an offside. Bulldogs were going to be in the backfield. I think they moved early. Yep, offsides by the Bulldog. All extra points brought to you by Tallahatchie Gourmet, Main Street, New Albany. Now the Wildcats, after the penalty, they're going to decide to go for 2. I thought they might do that. They'll move the ball up half the distance, put it on the 1-yard line.
And you can't really blame them there. That's what the Bulldogs would do, too. We've done that this year multiple times. They're going to load up in a power set.
Hunt will work up under center. Kind of in a hurry up. Turns and hands it to his first back through. Walks in untouched, basically. And the Wildcats go up 8-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Insurance agencies and companies may appear to be the same on the surface, but you'll discover a world of difference when you look a little closer. The biggest difference is the people who serve you. At Collins Insurance Agency, we've been through the good times and the not-so-good times, too, always serving the people of this area with the very best in insurance coverage from some of the world's finest insurance companies. Collins Insurance Agency in New Albany.
What will I find at Van Atkins? Well, diamonds. Lots and lots of diamonds. Jewelry that you will not see in any other place. Our Van Atkins collection is styled from beautiful pieces from the past with a fresh Southern update. I believe you'll find value, too. You'll also find people who are a part of this community. If you're celebrating something, we're going to celebrate, too. We really hope you'll find Van Atkins special. I'm Chuck Cooper, and I feel privileged to be a part of that.
All right, take it away.
All right, we're back here at Louisville High School. Wildcats have taken an 8-0 lead over the Bulldogs from New Albany with 5:31 remaining in the first quarter. As Shaw gets back deep along the 5-yard line. Going to pooch kick it at the 32-yard line and taken out of bounds right across the 35, about the 37 where I think they're going to mark it.
Well, good job by Jeb there, getting that football and trying to get up the field. Got better field position than we had a while ago. And Kurt, we talked about it during the break. There's not anything fancy about Louisville on offense. Defensively, they're so fast. We just got to figure out ways to maybe play. The snap was low. Braden did a really good job of getting down, getting the ball, throwing it up to Shaw. And I think that's one of the things you got to look at as opportunities here. Louisville plays a lot of one-on-one coverage, and they do have great athletes, but we've got great athletes in the wide receiver slot, so we could create some opportunities there.
3 receivers come wide to the right for the Bulldogs. Shettles back to pass. He throws his little underscreen to DJ. Nowhere to go.
Owens on the stop.
I mean, the defensive back was chasing him from the minute he made his first move, just nowhere to go. Kossuth's taking a 7-0 lead over East Webster, and Oxford is taking a 6-0 lead over Germantown. That's Germantown, Mississippi, down around Jackson.
Kurt, the wide receiver screen against this bunch is going to be difficult to execute. The key is just, can the offensive line give us time enough to get something where we maybe can beat them deep one-on-one?
Yep. Shettles back to pass. He's got time. He's looking. He better get rid of it. He breaks a tackle, but he's not going to break the next 3. They take him down. Going to lose 5-6 yards on it. And it'll be 4th down, and that's one thing that's going to be a little different tonight. once you set up, you're going to have to either throw or hit the ground because, I mean, there's just not going to be any time.
Well, I mean, but Braden's got to understand that. He's got to watch film and know they're getting in the backfield quick. That particular time, in my opinion, he had an opportunity. If he would have held on just a little bit, stepped up a little bit, he might have had a chance to throw the football. And it kind of like he panicked a little bit there, but going to have to punt the football.
Johnson will come in to punt it. He's got a good snap. Punt takes a bulldog roll inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line. And the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10. Looks like they're going to actually mark it out of bounds along the 14-yard line, and the Wildcats will have a first down. And David going to have to be pretty quick in that Bulldog backfield. I mean, these guys are really coming off of the edge.
You're exactly right. We kind of knew that coming in. They were very quick off the edges, and they're not disappointing. Both teams pretty fired up, playing hard. Bulldogs are playing hard. Louisville, so we need a big holding them on this down here back in this 12-yard line.
Hunt sets his wing back to the right. Now he shifts him around a little, turns and hands it to the deep back. He's got some running room. He's headed down the sideline. Shaw's going to try to track him down and does so just across midfield, but not until he's got a big gain.
Well, and that's the thing with these guys. We were in good position that time. We got penetration in the backfield, just not able to get that initial tackle. And once he got a gap, he was headed down the sideline. And Caleb did a really good job of getting down there to get him out of bounds, to keep him from going the distance.
They knocked him out of bounds about the 46-yard line. 2:49 remaining first quarter. Handed to the deep back once again. He's going to get 3, 4, 5 yards out of it before he's finally taken down. Got to actually wind up getting about 6 out of it. 2nd and 4.
Kurt, I'm telling you, man, our defensive front is doing a really good job of getting penetration. We're just going like right past the runner. He's just finding gaps to run right through and pick up the 4 yards on first down. Kurt got a few more scores coming in from Chevron shortstop. Give it to you after this play.
Handoff's going to be gain of 3 maybe before we're going to see that where they mark it. It's going to be extremely close to a first down. I think it's going to be just shy of a first down, be 3rd and less than a yard.
Newton County leads Caledonia 7-0. That's in the first quarter. Columbia and Greene County tied 7-all. Still early in most of the games.
Hunt up under center. 3rd and 1. Hands it to his deep back off the right side. Spins away from one tackler. Taken down inside the 30, down at the 26-yard line. It'll be a first down. And we're getting some initial contact at the line of scrimmage, Keith, as you stated, but we're not making the tackle when we make it.
Yeah, just like I say, not anything fancy. They're just physical and quick and running it straight at us. And like I say, we're getting penetration. We're just not able to get the guy on the ground with the initial contact.
Bulldogs stay with that 4-down lineman set. Handed to the deep back once again. This time he's hit, and this time he's locked up and taken down. Gained 1 yard on it. Nice tackle by the Bulldogs. Looked like 52 on the tackle, if I'm not mistaken. That was Ethan.
I think Ethan was in. I think Jeb was in on it. It'll be 2nd down and what, Kurt, about 6 yards?
2nd down and about 6. 22 seconds remaining in the first. This will be the last play of the quarter. Fakes a handoff, does Hunt. He's rolling to his left. He's looking. He fires it complete at the 12-yard line. knocked out of bounds immediately, but not until he get enough for another first down at the 11-yard line. Pretty nice pass rolling to the backside over here. Rolled to his left and threw it right on the money. Hunt hands it off to the deep back. This time he's not going to go anywhere. He's going to lose back to around the 17, maybe 18-yard line. Zion on the tackle, Cameron on the tackle, Conley on the tackle, all back. Going to give him progress about the 15-yard line as the first quarter comes to an end. We'll be back after these messages.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Pam Brown for your personal price plan today.
I enjoy urgent care because people have an immediate problem when they come to me and they want to know what's going on and they want to know how it can be fixed. And so it's super rewarding when you figure out what's going on with the patient and you know how to fix them and you can provide them with a treatment regimen and they feel better. So it's rewarding on the front end figuring out the problem, but it's also rewarding on the back end whenever you know that you fix them and you help them and they're feeling better and you can kind of see how truly grateful they are for the care you provided.
All right, take it away. All right, we're back at Louisville High School. They've taken a 8-0 lead. We're just ready to get this second quarter underway. Really, for a rainy night here at Louisville, Keith, we've got a pretty nice Bulldog crowd on hand.
Well, it's not an easy ride down. Well, I take that back. It's actually 4-lane pretty much the whole way, I guess. But very impressed with our crowd over there tonight. No doubt about it.
It's second down and about 13 for the Wildcats as they'll go back to that double wing set. They'll turn, they'll hand it to the tailback. Straight ahead he goes, tripped up, finally falls down to the 6-yard line. Close to a first down, and they found a hole in the middle there that they've gone to a couple times now. And want to remind everybody, scores tonight brought to you by Chevron Shortstop, right across the street from New Albany High School. Go by each morning to see Mandy and Chris for a delicious breakfast and the best coffee in town. They turn, they pitch it to the tailback. He's hit this time, and a nice job by Hicks of fighting through a blocker and making the play.
Good job by Hicks. Good job by Zion there. And that's the key to this. Zion and Skinner are going to have to fill these holes from the linebacker position because that's what they're doing is they're getting our guys up front. We're getting penetration, and our linebackers have got to fill those gaps. Good job that time of doing so.
Big fourth down for the Bulldog defense, 4th down and 3. The ball's at the 3-yard line. It's a goal-to-goal situation. I think, no, they can get a first down, Keith.
I think they can.
Hunt rolls to his left. He's looking. He's under pressure. He's looking. He fires it. Almost intercepted by a Bulldog. It'll go incomplete, and the Bulldogs' offense will have the football. Nice job by the Bulldog defense of tightening up. I think that was Jeb got a hold on it, but he couldn't come down with it.
Well, it was a great play right there, and I don't know who that was. Is it 4th down, Kurt, or was that 4th down?
That was 4th.
I'll be darned.
We stopped him.
Great play by the Bulldog defensive front. And the Bulldog offense come out on the field trailing 8-0.
Got tough field position to work with right here. You're going to have to get a power set in the football game, I would suspect, and just try to get a little bit of yardage. Now we're going to go with twin receivers on the left and right. Shettles will line up. He'll be right on the goal line. He's back to pass. He's looking. He throws a little pass. He and Shaw were not on the same page at all. Shaw looked inside. Shettles thought he was going outside. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, you called it. It was just a quick, obviously you got to get rid of the ball quick, and that's what we were trying to do there. and just a little bit of miscommunication there on who and where the ball was going.
Bolin and Shaw wide to the left. Shumpert wide to the right with DJ Robinson. Shettles back, he fires a bullet. Tried to hit a little slant route to Shumpert. Couldn't get it to him. It'll go incomplete.
Well, it had receivers on both sides of the ball, and that had that ball been thrown just a little bit higher, might have been able to pick up some yardage on it. Going to be 3rd down and long right here from our own about 5-yard line.
Bulldogs stay in a twin receiver set. Simpson to be the lone running back. Shettles tried to draw him offside. That didn't work. They wait in on instructions from the coaching staff of the Bulldogs. Now we shift Simpson from left to right.
Play clock. Why is the flag? I don't understand.
I don't either, because there was 3 seconds. There was 3 seconds still on the play clock when the flag came in, so let's see what they've got. David Good's right at it. What do we got, David?
False start on the Bulldogs. Back them up about half the distance to the goal line.
Put it at the 1.5-yard line. 3rd down and 12. Louisville loosens those linebackers up, and the safety's back deep, giving the Bulldogs a little bit of room in the middle. Shettles hands it to Simpson. He's looking off the right side, breaks one tackler, gets it out to the 10-yard line. Nice job of running by Simpson. It'll be 4th down. The Bulldogs will have to punt it away, but a nice job of running the football by Simpson.
Good hard running. Give a little space there for Johnson, and Demarion's had a good night so far punting the football. Big punt right here. Need him to get a hold to one and get this field position changed a little bit for us. Wildcats are going to have 2 receivers back. They're both standing at about the 40-yard line, Kurt.
Going to make sure they don't get a roll. Oh, high was almost snapped a little bit high, and Johnson gets off a punt that goes straight up. Now it takes a Louisville roll, and the Wildcats are going to get the football at the 20-yard line.
Well, just not a good kick there. Got it up and never really got any kind of distance to it at all, and the Wildcats are going to have great field position at the Bulldog 20-yard line.
No, snap was a little high. He had to go up and get it, and I think then he rushed the whole thing. He had ample time, but I think he went into a rush mode, and so the Wildcats are going to have excellent field position with 9:33 remaining in the first half. I want to remind everybody the live stream tonight brought to you by the Kiwanis Club in conjunction with the Rotary Club. They went together and sponsored this so you could be watching. Be sure to tell those individual members that you know thank you so much for doing so.
They both stepped up for us, that's for sure.
Bulldogs defense is going to have to really tighten it up here now. I tell you, the Wildcats, quite frankly, Keith, if we'll just play defense and tackle.
Kurt, I don't know what's going on here, man.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the 20-yard line.
No, the Bulldogs have got the football.
What?
I don't know what happened. We got to go down to Good after this play. Their offense was on the ball.
I think it says 4th down.
Well, I'm telling you, their kids all got off the bench and ran back out on the field. I don't know.
It says 4th and 10. Now they changed it to 1st and 10. They must have.
That's what
they must have touched the ball, and the Bulldogs jumped on
That's
it.
exactly what happened.
Hand off to Simpson, nowhere to go. He's hit in the backfield. And David, we missed it. You're down on the sideline. What happened to the Louisville Wildcat? Touched the ball, and the Bulldogs recover it?
Ball bounced around and hit him in the side, and the Bulldogs recovered the ball on the punt. So,
well, I'm telling you, their offense was on the field, and all of a sudden I saw them all get up and start running to the back. Their defenders get out, run back out on the field.
2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs at the 20. Looked like some Shettles avoids one tackler, but now he's taken down by 3 others. Nowhere to go. I thought we might have had offsides on the Wildcats.
I can't believe there's not a flag on the play, man. There's no doubt they were in the neutral zone when the ball was snapped.
Well, it certainly looked like it from my vantage point.
I guess these windows are a little dirty. It sure looked like
it's
they were.
Third down and 13 for the Bulldogs, and thus far we've really been unable to move the football with any success. Twin receivers left and right. DJ Robinson comes in motion. Shettles back to pass, trying to get it to Shumpert. Almost intercepted. It's knocked down. It'll go incomplete, and it'll be 4th down once again. And Johnson will come back in and try to punt it away.
Well, I love the play call. I think that's the way to beat this team is not luck, but have some fortunate things happen when you got one-on-ones out there. Now, I will tell you, both their safeties are so dang fast they can cover a third of the field really quick. But I love the play, and it was almost a successful play there.
You took the words right out of my mouth. It can't hang up at all because these safeties are flying, absolutely flying around. This time a good snap. This time a better punt. It's going to hit it to about the 44-yard line. It's going to go out of bounds right there. And Louisville will have a 1st and 10 at their 44-yard, about the 42-yard line in Bulldog territory.
Well, I'm sorry for the confusion out there, folks. We couldn't figure out what was going on, but the Bulldogs did get the football back because one of the Louisville players touched the football. Now we're in a situation where Louisville is going to have the football at the Bulldogs' 42-yard line, 1st down and 10. We've got 7 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first half.
Vardaman lead TCPS 13-0. Quarterback draw to Honey, just runs off the right. It's real simple. Just takes the snap and runs off the right side. Gets down to the 35-yard line. Gain 7 on it.
You called it, Kurt. That's all that was a direct snap to Hunt. He just took the ball, ran straight to the right side. They loaded up on that side and was able to pick up big yardage on 1st down.
Nothing fancy about this at all. This time he hands it off, trying to get on the edge, and Bolin came up and made a shoestring tackle out of the secondary.
13 Bolin on the stop.
I think they're going to get a 1st down on it, Kurt. Good job by Jeb, though, coming up and making the play, and I don't think they did get a 1st down. They're going to make it 3rd down and about 6 inches probably.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they're not measuring that one, but they're not. It's going to be 3rd and less than a yard as Hunt goes up under center. He quarterback sneaks it, and he gets enough for the 1st down. He did not get any extra, but he got enough for 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Well, they're just, again, they have speed on both sides of the ball, but the offense is not a complicated offense. They're going to either run a sweep or they're going to run straight at you and throw it occasionally. But Hunt is a really good quarterback, really fast, and makes good decisions.
Bulldogs will stay with a 4-down lineman set, 3 linebackers. Wildcats stay in a shotgun formation. Now they send receiver wide to the right. Turn, they hand it to the tailback. Follows one block, picks up another, sidesteps one man. We've got a flag coming in. He's in the end zone, but I think it's going to come back. I think we're going to have a hold.
I think we're going to have a block in the back on the Louisville Wildcats and going to bring it back, I believe.
The flag is right at the 25-yard line as the officials discuss it. And that's exactly what the call is, a hold on the Wildcats. It'll be a 10-yard penalty. Should put it right at the 40-yard line.
Kirk got a few more scores coming in. The Baldwin Bearcats lead Smithville 21-0. That's in the first quarter. Scott Central and Mize are tied at 7. Clarkdale over Raleigh is 7-0. Those scores brought to you by Chevron Shortstop right across from the high school there in New Albany.
And Oxford has taken a 13-6 lead over Germantown. Now we've got a stoppage of play.
Oh, we got
offsides on the Bulldogs. And I think what happened, Keith, I think we actually got down one of the front guys. When he got down, he was actually just lined up in the neutral zone. I didn't see any movement.
Going to give them 5 yards. Going to make it first down and about 9 yards to go.
6 minutes remaining in the first half. 8-0 is the score. There's a handoff off the right side again. He's hit and tripped. And I thought I saw a flag come flying in once again. And again, I think it's going to be a hold.
That's what I anticipated being, Kurt. It looked like it's what it, from where the flag was thrown, you anticipate that that's what it's going to be, holding. And we'll see here.
And it should back them up. I think that flag is right where it was before. It's a 30. I think they're going to wind up right back at the 40-yard line again. But this time it's going to be 4th down and 20. Just right at the 40-yard line. I said 4th down. It's 1st down and 20, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't mind telling you I can't see.
Yeah. Well, don't worry about it.
I'm wiping this window.
It's not your old age that's causing that. It's this window, I can promise you.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Hunt hands it to his deep back. Looking to get outside. He does so. Breaks one tackle. Finally steps out of bounds, but not until he picked up 11 yards on it. Down to the 29-yard line. And he's just making it look so easy getting off this edge over here. It's almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know who's getting blocked or what's happening, but it looks awful easy.
Well, they're fast and they're moving, but again, like you said, it's not complicated. We're just not we're not making the play when we get in position to make the play.
It's 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 8. Hand off to the same man, right up the middle, breaks a tackle down to the 20. It'll be a 1st down.
Number 1, Haynes on the carry.
Just straight at us, Kurt. 5 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first half. For some reason, the clock, they stopped it for the 1st down.
Number 1, Haynes, doing the running for the Wildcats, and there the handoff goes to him. This time he lost his footing. He tried to cut it up and lost his footing. He's going to lose a yard on it. Maybe 2, call it 2nd and 12.
Well, again, they were running the same play, Kurt. It was just, as you said, the turf monster got him that time. He slipped down. Bulldogs will take it. Just got to play physical, guys, and move, get penetration.
Hunt hands it to Haynes again. This time he got about 5 yards. He's inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8 at the 18 with 4:42 remaining in the first half.
Well, Haynes is a quick 165-pound running back that really can move. They've got a bunch of those guys out there. Big play right here, obviously, for the Bulldogs, 3rd down and 8.
Hunter handed off again off the left side. Touchdown for the Wildcats. Just walked in, finally hit around the goal line, and I mean it was clear sailing off the left side. Touchdown Wildcats.
Well, just as you said, they keep running the same play, either to the right, to the left, and just finding gaps in our defense to run it. And that time, Haynes found a gap to get in, able to get into the end zone. Wildcats are about to attempt the extra point to make this 15-0 ball game.
And that's Sugarfoot. Is that what they call him, Sugarfoot?
I think that's it.
Sugarfoot Hunt coming in to kick this extra point. Brought to you by Tallahatchie Gourmet. And the Bulldogs are going to do the same thing they did the last time. Same individual. That's Shaw, I think, coming off the left edge. He goes offsides, and now they'll go for 2 again.
Yep, and Louisville's going to do the same thing they
Almost
did last
makes
time.
me feel like something's going on up there to draw them offsides on that one side over there. This is the 11th game of the year, and I hadn't seen Shaw offsides on any other extra point attempts this year. Somebody's barking out something or hollering a signal or clapping.
Well, they are going to go for 2 here.
Yep, up under center goes Hunt. Hands it to his deep back. No, not this time. Oh, I don't know. It's going to be close. They're going to say he's short. He refused to come down. He kept his footing. And it's going to be 14-0. 4 minutes left, back in 60 seconds.
It's finally game time. The smell of the fresh cut grass, the sound of the drums as the band gets ready to perform, and of course the roar of the crowd as our hometown New Albany Bulldogs enter the field. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage here in New Albany remember those days and agree they were some of the best. They also want your mortgage experience to be the best as well. They pride themselves on excellent customer service and establishing a personal connection with their clients. They also have the knowledge and programs to fit your mortgage needs. So whether you're building, buying, or refinancing your current home, they want to help. Call them and set up an appointment today. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage. Let them help make your dreams come true. Go Dogs!
They started basketball, the Tiger men and women. The men are 2-0 on the season, the women are 2-1. If you want to follow Northeast Athletics, you can go to www.nemccathletics.com.
Shaw will be the deep man for the Bulldogs. Last time they kind of pooch kicked it over here to Jeb. And that's what they're going to do again. He's going to have to back up at the 24-yard line. He gets to the 26 and gets taken down hard. And I don't know, that's the second time Jeb caught that kickoff, and it looks like he doesn't really take off running with it immediately. I don't know where he thought he fair caught it. Looked like he hesitated.
Well, he was going backwards, and I don't know who it was over here, if it was DJ.
It was DJ.
They almost collided, but good kick by the Louisville kicker. Big series right here for the offense. We need to get something going if we're going to win this football game.
Twins left and right. Shettles brings Shaw in motion. Shettles back to pass, setting up a screen into the middle, and I mean Simpson's tackled as he's catching the football. No chance to go anywhere because the man had him tackled as he was making the catch.
Well, but if you watch football and you keep up with football, when somebody is that physical and that fast and penetrating as strong as they are, that's what you want to do. You want to run a screen pass or something to slow them down, and, man, they were just all over that. They just read it perfectly, and as you said, Simpson's catching the ball and they're tackling him.
Shettles fires a bullet into Shaw, made a nice catch. He was well covered. He's going to bring it right out to the 30-yard line. It's going to be third down for the Bulldogs, 3rd and 6.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Well, good pass that time by Braden. Really good. As you said, zipped it in there. Caleb did a good job of making the catch, making the play. 3rd down and about 7 yards, 6 yards to go.
Shettles tried to draw him offsides. This Louisville team's not going to take that bait. Shaw goes in motion left to right. Now we've got a stoppage of play. A timeout by the Bulldogs. We'll be back after.
Is a kid fearless? Nervous? Playful? Yes. 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 Kiwanis is 600,000 kids at heart doing all the little and big things it takes to help children around the world. Because kids need Kiwanis. All of them.
For over 100 years, Rotary members have taken action when challenges arise. We know what people can do when they come together and put others before themselves.
The team lead said they will continue the campaign to fight against the coronavirus.
Local Rotary clubs deliver food and supplies to people in need.
Strangers become friends, helping hands multiply, and problems turn into solutions. We are Rotary. We are people of action. Learn more at rotary.org/action.
High school, 3rd down and 6. A long 6 for the Bulldogs with 2:47 remaining in the first half. Shaw comes in motion left to right. Shovels hands it to Simpson. Nowhere to go. 2 guys waiting on him. If they were blocked, they weren't blocked very long because they hit Simpson as he got the handoff. It'll be 4th down. Johnson will have to come in. Bulldogs will have to punt it away with 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the half.
Well, just so fast on their defense. I mean, at every position, the front guys, the linebackers, the defensive backs, really, really quick, really fast, just close the gap so quickly. Big punt right here again for Johnson. Don't need to let this team score again before half.
Letting the clock run down, might take a penalty. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back.
Insurance agencies and companies may appear to be the same on the surface, but you'll discover a world of difference when you look a little closer. The biggest difference is the people who serve you. At Collins Insurance Agency, we've been through the good times and the not-so-good times, too, always serving the people of this area with the very best in insurance coverage from some of the world's finest insurance companies. Collins Insurance Agency in New Albany.
What will I find at Van Atkins? Well, diamonds, lots and lots of diamonds. Jewelry that you will not see in any other place. Our Van Atkins collection is styled from beautiful pieces from the past with a fresh Southern update. I believe you'll find value too. You'll also find people who are a part of this community. If you're celebrating something, we're going to celebrate too. We really hope you'll find Van Atkins special. I'm Chuck Cooper, and I feel privileged to be a part of that.
To about the 35-yard line, the Wildcats offense will come on the field. Possession 1st down and 10 with 1 minute and 51 seconds left in the first half, leading the football game 14-0.
Not really a bad punt. It wasn't the prettiest one you've ever seen, Keith, but it was a low line drive away from them, and they didn't get a chance to return it, and that's what we needed.
Very effective punt, as you said. And big series right here for the defense. Need to hold them out of the end zone, get into the locker room at halftime with no more points scored for Louisville.
Stoppage of play. Offsides once again by the Bulldogs. Somebody is lining up in the neutral zone when they get down in their stance. I don't believe it's a movement. It'll be 1st and 5. Hunt back to pass. He's got a man deep.
No way. Oh,
and
man.
I guess he caught it.
Yeah, he caught it. Oh, man, I thought Caleb was going to catch the football. Guy came right over the top of him and made an outstanding catch.
Cameron couldn't have been in better position, and I thought he had broken it up, and I really didn't think it was a catch. But the official was right there on top of it, never hesitated. 1st down. They turn, they pitch, coming off the right side.
Hoskins on the carry. Push out of bounds by 18 Earl.
Second down and 7 for the Wildcats. 1 minute and 31 left in the first half. And that time he had nowhere to go. That time it was a nicely played defensive play by the Dogs.
Yeah, good job of filling the holes, filling the gaps. The linebacker stepped up. Clock is running. Down under a minute and 15 seconds left. Third down and long for the Wildcats. As again, big possession play right here for the Bulldog defense.
Clock is running under 1 minute. Snap a little bit low. Throws it into the middle.
Oh, my goodness.
How did he catch that?
Oh, man.
I hope you're going to describe it because I didn't see what happened.
I can tell you exactly what happened. One of our defensive backs made a great play to keep one guy from catching it. When we hit the ball, it bounced straight up in the air. Another guy caught it and ran it right into the end
Well,
zone.
I thought we batted it down. That's when, and then I lost the ball.
Yeah, just very, very lucky play right that time for the Wildcats.
With 49 seconds remaining in the first half.
They're
going to run a little gadget play on the extra point. It's going to go incomplete.
2-point conversion, no good.
Incomplete. 20-0 to be the score. Bulldogs were ready to get the kickoff. 49 seconds remaining in the half. I tell you, Keith, I didn't see the guy come down with the ball. I saw a defender break it up, and the next thing, the man standing in the end zone.
Well, it was the guy that caught the ball and ran it in the end zone never had to break stride. The ball just bounced right to him. He ran it in. Just a really, really lucky play for him.
It really looked like a good defensive play.
It was a good defensive play on the original defensive play. Some scores we got. Vardaman over TCPS 21-0. Baldwin over Smithville 35-0. And no score on the Potts Camp game. We'll have some scores at halftime. I'm sure we'll have a little bit of time. Bulldogs trail this one 20-0. Here in the first half, we've got 49 seconds left in this first half.
There, the pooch kick comes once again to Jeb. This time he apparently did fair catch it.
We got a flag on the play, Kurt, I believe.
Okay.
Offsides. I think it's going to be offsides on the Wildcats.
Jeb's fine running the football, but, that's the third time. I think I might swap him and DJ if it was me. DJ the faster of the two. Back it up to the 35-yard line. Onside kick attempt. He almost came up with it. It's going to go out of bounds before he got control of it, I'm almost sure. Mark it short of the 50-yard line at the 48.
Well, that was interesting there that they tried that, and that they had that guy streaking down the side. That when they kick it there, Kurt, I know we don't get the ball on the 35. Do we just get it where it went out of bounds there? Is that how that works?
I think that's right, but I think it may be a flag.
There is. They threw a flag, but I assume they threw the flag because the ball went out of bounds.
Oh.
Without anybody touching it.
I think they actually touched it. I think what's happened, they've actually touched the ball prior to it going 10 yards.
Well, that may be it. They're not marking off any penalty yardage, though. We've got the ball on the 50-yard line. The referees are still discussing.
And it did go 10 yards. They kicked it off from the 35 after the penalty. So we're going to just hold it here while they discuss it. They apparently don't know any more than we do because there's a long discussion amongst the officials. I think they're going to pick the flag up, wave it off, and say play ball.
Yep, you got it.
That's what they're going to do.
That's what they did. Said the heck with this. Let's just go on, get in the locker room. Nope, now we're going to go back and have another conversation. They're moving the ball back. Now, how in the world are they moving it back? The ball went out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Now they're going to move it back to the 50-yard line.
Well, everybody that's watching it on the live stream ought to be getting a kick out of it.
Well, they finally decided where it goes, and we're going to have it with 49 seconds left.
First down. Bulldogs need to find some way to move the football. Shettle's under pressure. He better throw it. And he didn't, and he's going down. Going to lose about 3, maybe 4. Clock runs.
Well, again, they're bringing that pressure like they've been doing all night, and just not able to get away from it.
22 seconds remaining on the clock as Shaw comes in motion. Shettles is back to pass, under pressure. He better throw it. He does. He got a nice catch by Shaw along the sideline. He's taken out of bounds and almost made a big play out of it.
Did get a first down, though. 9 seconds left in the first half.
They're going to mark it right at the 38-yard line, 39-yard line. They're coming through so fast. You don't really have time as a quarterback to go through your progressions. You just got to get rid of the football. Back to pass. Throws it into the middle. Completes it to DJ at the 20-yard line. Timeout if you can stop it. I think they did get it stopped with 1 second. I would imagine Alexander is going to come in and try a field goal, I guess.
Just have we got a second left?
Yeah, we got timeout called. I think what's happened. And I think we're going to kick a field goal, but I'm not sure of it. I think I see Alexander on there. They call their kicker Sugarfoot.
We got to come up with a name.
I think we're going to call Alexander Bigfoot.
Grayson's going to be around for a few more years. We got to come up with a name.
It's a timeout on the field. We'll hold it right here. We've got 1 second remaining in the first half. Bulldogs are going to try what appears to me to be about a 35-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. It'd be a long field goal attempt, and I wouldn't really be surprised right here, Keith. I don't know where we've got a fake field goal in the playbook, but if we do, I wouldn't be surprised to see it right here.
Well, we got a 30. You're right. The ball is on the 20-yard line. It's going to be about a 35-yard field goal.
That's what it's going to be, a 35-yard attempt by Bigfoot Alexander.
Bigfoot Alexander. Oh, me.
Jeb Bolin does the holding. Conley does the snapping. Alexander can certainly hit it from here. Good snap, good hold. It's going to be short. Got under it a little bit too much. And that brings us to halftime, and we're going to send it down to David Good. David's on the sideline. David.
All right, Coach. Dogs are playing.
Had some conversions right there, caught it. They're obviously bringing a lot of pressure right there. We got to do a good job of getting the ball out quick. Got to find some way to run the football. And then defensively, they can't keep pounding it. We got to make a stop. Just lucky play that went off right there and gave them an extra one. Early would have liked to have not given them a short field and scored the first one, though. Just got to keep playing, got to play better, and we got to make sure we keep the ball on offense.
Bulldogs seem like they're ready. Good.
Second half's going to be good.
Thank you. Back at you guys.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Pam Brown for your personal price plan today.
I enjoy urgent care because people have an immediate problem when they come to me and they want to know what's going on and they want to know how it can be fixed. And so it's super rewarding when you figure out what's going on with the patient and you know how to fix them and you can provide them with a treatment regimen and they feel better. So it's rewarding on the front end figuring out the problem, but it's also rewarding on the back end whenever you know that you fixed them and you help them and they're feeling better and you can kind of see how truly grateful they are for the care you provided.
It's finally game time. The smell of the fresh cut grass, the sound of the drums as the band gets ready to perform, and of course the roar of the crowd as our hometown New Albany Bulldogs enter the field. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage here in New Albany remember those days and agree they were some of the best. They also want your mortgage experience to be the best as well. They pride themselves on excellent customer service and establishing a personal connection with their clients. They also have the knowledge and programs to fit your mortgage needs. So whether you're building, buying, or refinancing your current home, they want to help. Call them and set up an appointment today. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage. Let them help make your dreams come true. Go Dogs!
I feel like if we can get something going on offense, we'll have a chance to get back in this thing.
Getting ready for this second half. As always, if you want to watch the game live, Chris Russell with us. As always, live streaming the football game, and got his New Albany journalism department helping out. And Jameson up here tonight working on it with the huddle, eating some French fries. Look awful good over there. But we're glad to have everybody with us. And hopefully the Bulldogs are going to come back and win this game so we can do it again next week. If we don't, this will wrap it up for us, and that's not what we want.
Well, remember to give credit to Kiwanis and Rotary again for sponsoring that live stream tonight. They both those organizations stepped up, and they both do a great job of serving our community. And again, they stepped up and sponsored this tonight.
Both teams have come on the field. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Is a kid fearless? Nervous? Playful? Yes. 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 Kiwanis is 600,000 kids at heart doing all the little and big things it takes to help children around the world. Because kids need Kiwanis. All of them.
For over 100 years, Rotary members have taken action when challenges arise. We know what people can do when they come together and put others before themselves.
The team lead said they will continue the campaign to fight against the coronavirus.
Local Rotary clubs deliver food and supplies to people in need.
Strangers become friends, helping hands multiply, and problems turn into solutions. We are Rotary. We are people of action. Learn more at rotary.org/action.
This kickoff and all kickoffs this year is brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College. They continue to celebrate their 75th year of athletic excellence. The Tigers' men's and women's basketball seasons have started. The men are currently 2-0. The women are 2-1. The Lady Tigers' next home game is Monday, November the 13th, while the men are hosting the Bonner Arnold Classic tonight and tomorrow. You can visit www.nemcc Athletics for a complete schedule of all Tiger athletics, and you can watch Northeast basketball all season on nemcctv.com.
Bulldogs and Wildcats both on the team have taken their respective sidelines. The Bulldogs will be kicking off to start the second half, and if there's ever been a time where we need to come up with a quick defensive stand, this is probably it, Keith.
Well, no doubt about it. You obviously being down 20-0, we don't want to fall any further behind, but right now, just again, I didn't think, it may sound a little bit silly, I didn't think we played bad on defense. We just were missing some tackles, and they were getting into some gaps, got some big plays on us. We just got to do a little bit better job of filling those holes and making tackles this half.
Alexander's got the football teed up at the 40-yard line, ready to kick it off. Wildcats are up tight. They're expecting an onside kick. Now they're going to loosen it up a little bit. As number 1, Haynes, gets back deep for the Wildcats along with number 2. That's Goss.
Got a flag on the play. Are they going to call illegal procedure on the Bulldogs? What? Oh. We had 3 people lined up on one side. I'll be darned. So I didn't know that was it. So you had to have so many lined up on one side of the kicker?
Well, it's the first I've ever heard of it, but apparently so.
Well, that's what he did. He called that we had 3 guys on this side of the kicker and
yep.
Made Zion move from that side. So it's going to cost us 5 yards.
Back it up to the 35-yard line. No problem for Alexander. If he wants to go deep, he'll go right over these guys' head where they're playing at. And that's exactly what he does. It's going to be fielded all the way back at the 11-yard line, out to the 15 to the 20. Sidesteps a tackler. Taken down by the jersey by number 18, Cortland Earl, at the 30-yard line. And the Wildcats, 1st and 10 to start the second half, right about the 31-yard line.
Well, good kick by Grayson that time. He did kick it deep, got it down to about the 10-yard line. Good return by the Wildcats. Good tackle by Cortland there. There was a gap there. That guy would look like he might be fixing to make something big happen. Cortland did a good job of getting him on the ground.
Hunt sends 3 receivers wide to the left. Barks out the signals and hands it to his tailback, working off the left side. He's going to get it out to the 38-yard line, gain 5 yards on it. 2nd down and 5.
Kurt, I think the original intent of that play was to go in the middle between the guards and the tackle. Bulldogs did a good job of clogging up that inside, and they kicked it to the outside, able to pick up big yardage, 8 yards on 1st down, 7 or 8 yards.
Hunt puts twin receivers to the right.
We got it.
And we've got offsides again on the Bulldogs. And once again, I do not know who it is doing it, but somebody's lining up in the neutral zone.
That's exactly right.
I think nobody's moving, are they?
No, they didn't move that time for sure. I think that's the 3rd time they've got us for lining up in the neutral zone.
Little bubble screen out to number 2, Goss. And he picks up 1 block, but a nice job of coming up by Jeb Bolin to 48-yard line. He's going to gain 4 on it, Keith. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Well, they just lined the receivers, 2 on one side, 2 on the other, and just threw a quick little screen out there. I really thought they would do a lot more of that tonight. They did that in the film that I watched on them, and good job, Jeb, of coming up and making a play.
They hand it off to the running back off the left side. Taken down after a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Wildcats check a couple of blockers in the football game.
Good job that time by the linebackers. The Bulldogs filling the gap, getting up in there, making a play. I said they gained 8 yards earlier. They obviously didn't because it's 3rd down and about 3 yards to go now.
As Hunt works up under center, he turns, he hands it to his running back straight ahead, and he's going to be, he broke a tackle, he broke another, and he's still on his feet down to the 35-yard line. And I was going to call him down in the backfield and look up, and the man's still running.
Well, again, we're getting penetration with our defensive line. We're just not making the tackle when we get in the backfield. And as you said, I was like you. I thought the young man was going down to the ground right after he picked up the 1st down. He kept going and picked up about 7 or 8 more yards.
Bulldogs are stacking the line of scrimmage up there defensively, trying to stop the run. This time he's going to turn it outside line of scrimmage. He might have got 1 yard out of it before Zion made the tackle. Nice job of clogging up the middle that time, Keith. He had looked inside, had to break it outside. Zion was there that time.
Yeah, Zion did a really good job of fielding his position, getting up in the gap. And the front guys, the 4 defensive linemen, were doing a good job of getting stalemate at the line of scrimmage, and Zion filled the gap.
Wildcats set a wing back to the right. Hunt back to pass. He's looking deep. He's covered down there, and it's going to go incomplete. And I think that's Deaton over there. I'm having trouble with my numbers from that. We are way far away from the field, but I think that's number 8. Good coverage.
Yeah, good job. It was Deaton, I believe, over there, and really good coverage. Did a good job of just staying with him. He was between the quarterback and the receiver, broke the ball up, and going to bring up 3rd down and 9 yards to go for the Wildcats.
Back to pass again is Hunt. He's under pressure, rolling to his right. Now he's going to keep it. He's going to pick up a block. He's got a 1st down, and we've got a flag back upfield. That one's coming back. We've got a hold.
Got to be holding on the Wildcats.
Right at the 36-yard line. He had a 1st down, but it's going to be 10 yards from the 36. Should back it up to around the 46-yard line. And that's exactly what the indication is, a hold. They're going to actually put it at the 44-yard line. It'll remain 3rd down. Four down, lineman set. Hunt back to pass, sets up a screen, and he dropped it. He had a little bit of running room if he'd have come down with it, but it'd go incomplete, and it'd be 4th down and 20, and we're going to see where the Wildcats are going to punt the ball or not, Keith. They hadn't punted it all night.
Well, I think you're going to see Sweetfoot or what
Sugarfoot?
Sugarfoot. I think you're going to see Sugarfoot. Good job that time by the Bulldog defense and just stepped up, made some plays during that series. Wildcats are going to have to kick the football. Got 8 minutes and 34 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Wildcats still lead 20-0.
Bowling back at the 15-yard line. Hunt's got a good snap. He's got a pretty nice punt. It's going to be a low line drive, and it's going to take a Wildcat roll down to the 1-yard line and be downed right there. And not a thing in the world Jeb Bowling can do about that one but watch it.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Louisville is a good football team, but that was the second break, the tip pass, and then that punt. He kicked it about 20 yards, and it rolled about 20 more down to the inside the 5-yard line. Big break for the Wildcats right there.
And there was one player right there for Louisville, and then Jeb couldn't go try to get the ball. All he could do is watch it. It's just one of those things. Got the football at the 1st down at the 1, maybe the 2. Shuttles back to pass. He fires a bullet, and that's pass interference on Shaw, no question about it, all over his back as he tried to run a little slant pattern.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I apologize. I got a little fandom in me there, but there was no doubt.
Well, that's going to give us it's a great play for us because we need a little bit of room to operate.
Yeah, got to go get some cushion there.
I think they mark it off from the line of scrimmage in high school, Keith.
Is that 15 yards from the line of scrimmage?
Well, that's exactly what it is. It's going to be out to the 17-yard line. We were on the 2, right?
Yep.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Got them spread out again, Kurt.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Shuttles back to pass, steps up in the pocket, fires a bullet, and that ought to be another flag.
They got one.
And it should have been. He was on his back.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Well, I got to tell you, too, Kurt, we're doing a good job. We had 5 receivers spread out all over the field, and the first half they were getting so much pressure. Good job by the offensive line that time of giving Braden some time to throw the football.
The Louisville fans are booing. If I was one of them, I would be too, but he was on his back. No question about it. It'll be another 1st down for the Bulldogs, and we've gained 30 yards and on 2 penalties. Now we've got some room to operate. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. 4 defensive linemen down set. Shuttles back. He steps up. He fires a bullet to DJ, and he hit him in the hands. He couldn't come down with it. 9 times out of 10, DJ catches that one.
Well, good job again by the offensive line, giving Braden time. Braden did a really good job of stepping up in the pocket, getting a quick release on it. DJ ran a really good route, cut it to the outside, just not able to come up with a football.
Tell you what, Keith, spreading it out like this, we're going to 5 wide receivers has slowed that rush down a little.
It has slowed it down a little. You're right.
3 to the right, 2 to the left. 2nd and 10. Linebackers coming. Shettles fires a bullet, completes it to Shaw at the 40, inside the 50, down to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for Shaw. Nice catch. He went down and got it, Keith, and then made a nice play.
Well, good job by the guys up front. They were bringing some linebackers blitz, and the offensive line did a good job of picking that up. Braden doing a really good job of staying in there and throwing the football. As you said, that one was a little bit low. Shaw did a super job of getting down and getting it first down for the Bulldogs.
Same thing, twin receivers to the left, trip receivers to the right. Shettles works with an empty backfield. He's back to pass. He's under pressure, and I mean he's going to go down back at the 42, and that man came free off the end, and nobody laid a hand on him.
Yeah, just missed block over here on the left side. The Bulldogs' offensive line just kind of whiffed on that one, and can't say that I wouldn't whiff every time on that one because that guy's really fast and really big and just moved by him. But going to be a big loss. Second down and about 20 yards for the Bulldogs.
And now the Wildcats jump off sides, move it up 5 yards, get it down to a more manageable 2nd and 15.
Well, they're so quick coming off those ends. I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised they hadn't done that more tonight than they have. They've been pretty disciplined with that.
Two down linemen. Everybody else standing up. Here they come off the edge, and this time the Bulldogs hold him and still can't get him. Back to the 42-yard line, and Keith, I'll be quite honest with you, we're going to have some help over here on this end, or he's going to come like that all night long.
Well, we're just our tackle is taking a bad angle instead of dropping straight back. That guy's lining up outside him probably about 3 or 4 yards and getting a running start and just running around him and just taking a bad angle to try to block him.
Yep. I think he's just a little too quick for him, to be honest.
Yep.
I'm going to have to put somebody over here on a wing. This time Simpson's going to come over here on this side. And they're coming again, brother. A little bubble screen to Shaw. No gain on it. It'll be 4th down. The Bulldogs will have to punt it away.
Well, those screens like that hadn't worked tonight against this team. They're so fast, and that time we were trying to bring DJ underneath the offensive lineman as we've done that screen all year, and that time they were just so quick and getting in position, not able to make anything happen.
Bulldogs will punt it away with 5:52 remaining in the third quarter. Johnson gets a nice punt away. It's going to be kind of like that last punt of Louisville Wildcats. It's going to take a Bulldog roll down to the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. 5:13 remaining in the third quarter.
Well, good job that time by the offense. We started on the 2-yard line. Obviously, we had a couple of penalties, but we created those penalties by getting in position wide receivers where those guys just couldn't cover us. We moved the ball, held the ball longer than we've held it all night. Defense needs to just step up right here and try to get the ball back for us.
Hunt gone all the way at quarterback for the Wildcats. Does a good job managing the football team. He hands it to his deep back, trying to get off on the edge. Once again, turns it in. Finally taken down from behind by number 6, Boyd. Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's Deaton.
Yeah. Deaton at number 6. Get that straight. Boyd is at number 8, correct?
Yep.
First down for the Wildcats. Going to be close to another first down. Going to be short by about a yard, maybe 2. It'll be 2nd and 2.
I don't know what happened that time, Kurt. When they ran the ball, they ran it up like they were going to go to the left side, and they cut back to the right, and we didn't have anybody hardly there. So it was I couldn't understand that one.
Wildcats have the football, 2nd and 5.
Run to the outside. Our linebackers got clogged up in the middle of the field that time, and they were able to get to the outside. Just nothing. Didn't have anybody there to make the play, and they're going to get a first down.
At the 48-yard line with 3:55 remaining in the third quarter. Straight up the middle he goes, and he breaks one tackle and finally taken down at the 36-yard line. Jeb Bolin finally gets him to the ground. Not until he picks up another first down for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they're just, again, they run it inside, they run it outside. Just a good football team.
Gained 7 on it.
Just go to the left side that time, running it straight between the tackles. They just kind of loaded it up and gone with a power formation. Going to run the football, run as much clock as they can, keep the ball away from us, and they're doing a good job of it right now.
Now we got the. Now, if that guy's, I want to see what this call is.
Oh, it's going to be on there.
Okay. I thought he was going to call it. If that man from behind was going to call our guy offside, I was going to have a problem with it. But he saw the movement along the Wildcat offensive forward wall and made the correct decision.
Yeah, that was no doubt. That was a little motion on the Wildcats that time.
2nd and 9. I believe the rain stopped. Back to passes Hunt. Fires a bullet, completes a sliding catch by the Wildcats number 13. Short of a first down by a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2.
3rd down and 2, Kurt.
3rd and 2. I don't need to give them any extra plays, do I?
No. Sure don't need them.
Hunt brings that man in motion. Now he sends him back. Now he hands it straight up the middle. Once again, Shaw and Cameron making the tackle in the secondary for the Bulldogs. And our linebackers are just getting lost in there, apparently. I can't.
Yeah, they're not.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know whether we're stunting out of the.
We got whistle on the play. Going to have offsides on the Bulldogs again, Kurt.
Penalty on the play against New Albany.
Well, that'll be a 1st and 5. And the Bulldogs stop at that time at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Be 2nd and 5.
Good job by the guys up front, clogging up things, and linebackers did a good job of coming up behind, filling the hole. With 2nd and 5. Clock running under 1:15 left in the third quarter.
Third down and 5. Hunt hands it to number 6 again. He looks off the left side. He's going to be close to a first down. I think he's going to be short of the first down. They're going to mark it right at the 10. It looks to be about a yard short.
Yeah, Kurt, it's going to be 3rd down and a long one, short 2.
Yeah, they've been checking these heavy-set guys in every 3rd down and 2. I'm about ready for them to raise up and throw the ball in the end zone, I'm afraid. Hunt brings him in motion. He turns and pitches, and we've got a stoppage of play. Illegal procedure on the Wildcats.
Man, these referees they finding something wrong with every other play, man.
Yes, sir.
We'll take that one, though.
3rd down and 7. Probably going to run out the third quarter.
Yep, that's what's going to happen, Kurt. You would think. Nope. They're going to try to pass one on the end zone, and good job by the Bulldog defense.
10 for Jackson. And that is the end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter, the Bulldogs make a good play there on defense, keep them out of the end zone. When we come back from this break,
Insurance agencies and companies may appear to be the same on the surface, but you'll discover a world of difference when you look a little closer. The biggest difference is the people who serve you. At Collins Insurance Agency, we've been through the good times and the not-so-good times, too, always serving the people of this area with the very best in insurance coverage from some of the world's finest insurance companies. Collins Insurance Agency in New Albany.
What will I find at Van Atkins? Well, diamonds, lots and lots of diamonds. Jewelry that you will not see in any other place. Our Van Atkins collection is styled from beautiful pieces from the past with a fresh Southern update. I believe you'll find value too. You'll also find people who are a part of this community. If you're celebrating something, we're going to celebrate too. We really hope you'll find Van Atkins special. I'm Chuck Cooper, and I feel privileged to be a part of that.
George's Restaurant.
All right, take it away. All right, we are back here 20-0 to still the score. Starts the fourth quarter off.
looks like are they going to bring in Sugarfoot, or are they going for it? I going with Sugarfoot right here.
They are?
Yep.
They are going to try a 35. Sugarfoot's coming on for a 35-yard field. Now, that's Hunt is his last name. I don't know if he and the quarterback are brothers.
He can kick it, I know, or at least he could on video when I saw
Good snap. A good job of holding. That thing's going to be right through the middle, it looks like, from here, and it is. 35-yard field goal by Hunt, and I'll tell you what, give the credit to the man that was doing the holding because the hole was a little low, and a nice job of holding it.
Well, it was a good kick. That kick would have been good from 45, maybe more than 45. Really good kick.
Yep.
Wildcats take a 23-0 lead. The Bulldogs are going to get the football just here to begin the fourth quarter.
DJ Robinson, Shaw, Deaton, all three back deep for the Bulldogs. Awaiting the kick. And really, second half, defensively, the Bulldogs have given up 3 points, but we really just have not been able to sustain any offensive movement with the ball whatsoever, really.
No, I haven't been able to move it offensively much all night.
Hunt comes forward on it, and there's the kick. Pooches it over there once again. This time it's going to be fielded by DJ. He's taken down at the 30.
Sanders on the stop.
Maybe a yard short of it. And the New Albany Bulldog offensive team will hit the football field.
Sponsored for 2023-24 season.
Well, it's got obviously got a lot of work to do against what I think is obviously the best defense we've played all year. But Bulldog offense come out and not going to give up. Do everything we can to get this thing in the end zone.
Shettles back to pass. He takes a one-step drop and almost threw an interception. Shaw pulled up. Shettles thought he was going to. Guy had the position on and well covered.
Well, just threw the ball a little bit high, a little off there that time, but again, good coverage by the Wildcats.
This time Shettles is going to run it. He's going to get out of bounds along the 37, 38-yard line.
Shettles on the quarterback keeper.
He gained about 9 on it.
Oh, man, I think he got a bad spot. I thought he hit a first down. Wow.
Going to be about a yard short. It's going to be 2nd down and 1.
I think we got a rough spot on that one, Kurt.
Yes, sir.
I like Braden running the football like that, though. That's something that hopefully we'll see more of in this next couple of years.
Kemper County, some area score update. Kemper County 20, and Elsley 7.
Second down and 1.
I think they're having to reset the chains over there. They started to move them.
Can't really tell what's going on. Let's send it on down to David Good.
The chain gang had moved the chains just a hair, and they were trying to get this readjusted before they could tell if it was third down or not. So it is third down, very, very short.
Braden's going to take a snap, going to run right up the middle and get the first down. Good job by Braden of avoiding the rush. Just a quarterback draw there that the Bulldogs ran. Able to get the first down. Or are we getting a bad spot? One of the two. No, we got it. First down.
Now they're going to move the sticks.
Some more area updates. Seminary 19, Kemper County 6.
One of the few first downs we've gotten tonight, quite frankly.
Hadn't been a bunch of them.
No, sir.
Good job.
It was a good job. And Shaw tried to get his foot in, couldn't, lost his foot and still almost made the catch. It goes incomplete, 2nd and 10. And I don't know who picked that block up, but it was a nice job, Keith.
I can tell you who it was. It was Ethan Cathy, and he did a really good job of just taking the defender on past Braden. Braden did a good job of stepping up and threw a really good pass, not able to come down with it, but a good job, good execution there by the Bulldog offense.
It really was. Bulldogs staying with that 5 wide receiver set. Shettles back to pass. He's hit as he tries to throw it. A Bulldog lineman picked it up. I think it's an incomplete pass. I'm not sure of it. He may have recovered a fumble. I think he did. They're going to mark it back there.
Wow. I thought it slipped out of his hands as he was throwing the football, but either way, going to be third down and a bunch.
Caledonia up 27-17 over Newton County. Shettles back to pass. He's got a little time. Sidesteps a man. Now he's in trouble. It just won't work against this outfit.
Well, that time the offensive line didn't do a bad. Oh, we got a penalty flag coming in. I think it's going to be on the Bulldogs, maybe.
Well, there's too many of them that are too quick.
Well, that's right. But what happened that time, I mean, he stepped up, Braden stepped up in the pocket and did a good job. They just did a really good job of covering our receivers that time and just nowhere to throw it.
Yep.
I don't know what all that was, Kurt. Man, I didn't know what that signal was. I've never. Gonna move the Bulldogs back even further. Gonna be 3rd down and about 25, 30.
David, what was the call?
Was an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs there to back them up 15.
Oh.
My gosh, they backed them up. I think they called 2 of them on us.
Well, the ball's at the 20 is all I know.
Well, I think they called 2 personal fouls on us.
We need to get to midfield, 50-yard line to be a 1st down, so we've got 4th and 30. And we're going to take a timeout, and we're going to take it with them. We'll be back.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Pam Brown for your personal price plan today.
I enjoy urgent care because people have an immediate problem when they come to me and they want to know what's going on and they want to know how it can be fixed. And so it's super rewarding when you figure out what's going on with the patient and you know how to fix them and you can provide them with a treatment regimen and they feel better. So it's rewarding on the front end figuring out the problem, but it's also rewarding on the back end whenever you know that you fix them and you help them and they're feeling better and you can kind of see how truly grateful they are for the care you provided.
Louisville Bulldogs are getting ready to punt the football. 4th down and about 30-something yards to go. So this is going to obviously be a punting situation.
Johnson got a good snap. Ball got away from the would-be punt returner, but it goes out of bounds. And the Wildcats have the football. That's a 39-yard line. Lead the football game 23-0 with 9:47 remaining.
Another good punt there by DeMarion. Really good one. Got off a low line drive, as you said, went to the receiver, and he just wasn't able to come down with it. It went out of bounds. Louisville's going to have the ball at their own 44.
Had a little bit of a foggy picture from off and on tonight. This window we're trying to bring you the stream from is just dirty. We've cleaned it inside and out a couple of times ourselves, but just not in it, just doing the best it can do with it. And the Bulldogs dropped the Wildcats for a loss.
Yeah, good job that time by the defensive front wall, the linebackers. Everybody stepped up in the hole, filled the gap. As you said, going to lose about 2 yards on the play.
2nd down and 12.
Kurt, I'm going to give you some more scores as we have time.
There you go.
Over from Chevron Shortstop, across the street from the high school there.
Now you're talking. Back to passes Hunt. He's got all day. He's looking deep. Deaton was back there. Bolin was back there. Overshot both of them. It goes incomplete. Good job of coverage by the Bulldogs.
Good job of coverage, no doubt about it. Vardaman has beat TCPS 42-14. Baldwin is up on Smithville 45-0. Scott Central over Mize 17-7. Raleigh over Clarkdale 18-7.
Hunt's got a 3rd and 12. Hands it to his deep back. And this time he's tackled by Jeb Bolin after a 1-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 11.
What a play by Jeb right there. Come up and one-on-one tackle, got the guy down. Good job. More scores, Noxubee County over St. Stanislaus at the half, 21-14. Choctaw County over Amanda Elsie, 20-12. Sugarfoot's in the punt. Got some kind of crazy setup we got going here.
Almost blocked.
Almost blocked is right.
Jeb, that time Jeb, he did it that time. He got the ball stopped. But that's been the situation all night on these low punts. It's almost impossible to get over and stop the roll. That time he did it and paid a price for it. But otherwise, this Sugarfoot, his punting technique is a very low punt. It's a line drive, and then it rolls.
He's a much better kicker than he is a punter. Jeb did a really good job that time of just getting it and not losing control of it because they got on him as soon as he got the football. East Webster over Kossuth, 27-10. Winona over North Panola, 49-12.
Shevlin's got the football with a 1st and 10. Stays with that 5 wide out set that the Bulldogs have used the entire second half. Now we've got a
illegal shift on the Bulldogs, I think.
Apparently so. They're going to back them up 5 yards.
Delay a game. Sorry.
Now the Bulldogs are set. Trying to go deep. He's got a man, had a step on him, just overshot him at the 40-yard line. And Keith, you notice how deep the safety's playing?
Man, yeah.
Last time I saw that was a New Albany Amory game. Ed Stanley was the defensive coach at Amory, and that's how they played it.
Ed Stanley used to do that. I remember when I lived there. As a matter of fact, when Coach Hall was there, they did that after Ed was gone. And it was all about, because they had so much confidence in the guys up front, they just wanted to keep one guy back there as a safety net, and that's what they're doing.
Shettles fires it out to Shumpert, completes it at the 30, hit hard, taken down after a 3-4 yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Number 2 for the Wildcats really was impressed with himself there because he made a tackle and got up and started celebrating it.
Brings up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No. Don't want to get in that situation where you start running, trying to avoid them tacklers. You got to get rid of it quick. Going to be 4th down, and Johnson's going to have to come back in and hopefully kick us out of this hole.
Just nowhere to go. Got to punt it away. Johnson is standing along the 5-yard line. Punt it from around the 8. Maybe get one of those low line drives that roll about 30 yards. Got a good snap. He got the snap. He kind of rugby kicks it.
I'll tell you.
Fielded at the 47-yard line. Sidesteps one tackler, but that'll be all. Taken down by first contact number 27 for the Bulldogs. Nice job, open field tackle.
Well, good kick that again by Johnson. He's done a really good job tonight of kicking the football, and there was good coverage that time by the Bulldog punt team to get down there. The Wildcats are going to have the football on the Bulldogs' 49-yard line with just
Keaton Young on the tackle.
6.5 minutes left in the football game, leading 23-0.
Still on his feet inside the 45, down, finally taken down along the 42-yard line.
5 skin on the stop.
Jordan. They shuffled 2 or 3, 4 different runners in here, and they are all good.
Yes, they are. They are very good.
Twin receivers wide to the left. Handoff once again. Picks up a block. Taken down at the 36-yard line is Jordan.
Number 35 Hicks on the stop.
It'll be a first down.
Well, good. Ran it out there to the outside again, and Bulldogs did a good job of pursuing to the outside. Some licks. They're going to be a first down for the Wildcats.
And there goes number 1 all the way to the house. That's Haynes. He's another one of those stable of running backs these Wildcats have. And once they break the line of scrimmage, it's off to the races. Touchdown.
Yeah, just, again, hit a gap. Nobody there to fill the gap. He hit the gap, and once he got past the initial line of scrimmage, there was no doubt he was taking it to the end zone.
And it's party time now here at Louisville.
Yeah, they're having a good time, and they should be. Got a good football team. Probably going to be playing for a little while longer.
I wonder who they play next week.
Newton County and Caledonia, I think. They play Caledonia. Right now, Caledonia's winning that game anyway.
Hunt's got a good snap, a good hold, and he puts it right through the middle. Wildcats 30, Bulldogs nothing, back in 60 seconds.
It's finally game time. The smell of the fresh cut grass, the sound of the drums as the band gets ready to perform, and of course the roar of the crowd as our hometown New Albany Bulldogs enter the field. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage here in New Albany remember those days and agree they were some of the best. They also want your mortgage experience to be the best as well. They pride themselves on excellent customer service and establishing a personal connection with their clients. They also have the knowledge and programs to fit your mortgage needs. So whether you're building, buying, or refinancing your current home, they want to help. Call them and set up an appointment today. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage. Let them help make your dreams come true. Go Dogs!
Ticket to 598-2077. Owners are Ben and Michelle.
All right,
Hall.
take it away. All right, we're back here at Louisville High School getting ready for another kickoff. This kickoff and all kickoffs brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College, celebrating 75 years of athletic excellence. Visit www.nemccathletics.com. And Louisville does a little pooch kick. The Bulldogs are going to have possession of the football, first down and 10. Looks like, Kurt, they're going to mark it at about the 40-yard line, maybe the 39.
That's it.
Bulldog offense will come back out again. We've got 5 minutes and 34 seconds left in the football game. Louisville leads the game 30-0.
And that's really going to be left in the season because this is going to do it for the Bulldogs tonight. Just not enough firepower to overcome this quick Wildcat defense. Shittles dumps it off to Shaw. No gain.
Give you a few scores from Chevron shortstop. West Point over Gentry 28-0. That's showing a fourth quarter score. Grenada 37-0 over Vicksburg. South Panola 49-6 over Callaway. Oak Grove 55-14 over Biloxi. Meridian leads to Ocean Springs 21-17 in the fourth quarter. That's an upset there, Kurt.
As Shettle sends Simpson in motion, fumbles the football, running for his life, throws it, and almost completed it. And everybody's doing everything they can. We just don't have an answer.
Well, good job by Braden that time. He just wasn't able to handle the snap, dropped it, but it reached down and picked it up. As you said, was running for his life to the right side, did a good job, and just got it out to the receiver. The Wildcats broke up the pass. Going to bring up third down and about 12 for the Bulldogs.
3 receivers right, 2 to the left. And DJ couldn't come down with it. He fought with it. He bobbled it, still bobbled it on the way to the ground, and then couldn't come down with it. Good effort, but it goes for nothing.
Good pass by Braden. DJ one-on-one had beat the receiver. Ball got there, and DJ did everything he could to catch it and just wasn't able to get his hands around it.
Keith is our right tackle. Is that Kathy?
Yes, that is Kathy.
Well, I'm telling you what, he's done a good job. He has played a pretty good ball game.
Oh, yeah, he's done a good job. 4th down and 12. The Bulldogs are going to go for it, Kurt.
Yep, might as well. Back to pass, and they're going to go down. Nowhere to go, nowhere to throw it, and nowhere to run.
Yeah.
Pocket just collapsed, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Gulfport leads Pearl 13-3. Brandon 34, Harrison Central 13. Tupelo in the fourth. That's not showing 27-14. That's showing second quarter still. Starkville, South Haven, second quarter 30-0. Starkville. Germantown over Oxford in the third quarter 24-23. It's a little bit of a surprise there.
Back up the Bulldogs, 5 yards on a penalty. To the 30-yard line. Got a first down. First and about 6. And nowhere to go that time. Nice job by the Bulldogs defense.
Good job by Zion Robinson of playing the linebacker spot, shedding the block, getting up in the hole and making the play there.
Well, I can't say that the wet field helped us. It sure didn't hurt us. It couldn't. I don't know if it was a factor, quite honestly. Handoff. Off the left side, breaks one tackle, still on his feet inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line. Another Louisville Wildcat running back, number 24, and they bring one in after the other.
Kurt, I think as far as the field conditions go, I think the field obviously David talked about it earlier, drains well. I think, just being wet and the ball getting wet, but field has really not been an issue tonight.
No.
I mean, them holding our defensive end is an issue, but I guess the referee feels that way.
Handoff off the right side, taken down for no gain. Second down and 12.
Clock running down under 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half. In the football game. Hunt running out to get the play called. Play clock at 20 seconds.
That was Jernigan carrying the last couple of times. And there he goes again. This time he looks outside, cuts it back inside, breaks a tackle, taken down at the 10-yard line. There again, nice run.
I tell you who's going to be sore on the way home is number 13 for the Bulldogs. I have seen Jeb the last 2 or 3 series either put in the lick or taking the lick in different ways. He hit again that time.
Inside to the 5-yard line. That's Sanders, another running back. I don't know what grade he's in, but hard as it is to say, he looked quicker than the other ones. Yeah, he's a freshman.
Going to have 4th down here, Kurt, and about less than a yard to go.
Yep.
They're letting the clock run.
Yep.
Oh, what's going on here? The play clock's not running. Is the game clock running?
Officials are, no. Some kind of discussion going on. Now they say wind the clock. What's the discussion, David?
We're trying to determine if it was a first down or not. It's awful close, but they're a little bit short.
Quarterback sneak. And there's a quarterback sneak. I don't know how much he needed. If he needed any, he didn't get much.
He didn't get much. It depends.
Looks like they're going to spot it where he got the first down, I think. I don't know, though.
Still really no.
Yeah, he did. He got the first down.
1st and goal to goal at the 5-yard line with 2 minutes remaining in the football game. And you got to give it to the Louisville Wildcats. They pretty well controlled the football game from start to finish. And there goes Sanders off the left side into the end zone, touchdown.
Well, this is pretty much the same play they've been running all night. Different sides, different backs. They've just got several guys that play, and that was just another example of good running back, good blocking, good football team.
Yeah, there's a reason that they're undefeated. Hunt's extra point is up, and it's good. And with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in the football game, we'll send it back to the station for.
Is a kid fearless? Nervous? Playful? Yes. 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 Kiwanis is 600,000 kids at heart doing all the little and big things it takes to help children around the world. Because kids need Kiwanis. All of them.
For over 100 years, Rotary members have taken action when challenges arise. We know what people can do when they come together and put others before themselves.
The team lead said they will continue the campaign to fight against the coronavirus.
Local Rotary clubs deliver food and supplies to people in need.
Strangers become friends, helping hands multiply, and problems turn into solutions. We are Rotary. We are people of action. Learn more at rotary.org/action.
All right, take it away.
Well, I think
clock run out.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. The ball game just ended. 37-0 is the final score. And I think what happened, that last touchdown got it where it was 35-point lead, and that got the clock where it did not stop. And that's going to wrap it up. It's kind of irrelevant. The last touchdown kind of irrelevant. The whole thing was the ball game was decided, really, if you want to be honest about it, in the first half. We just have not been able to move the ball on this defense. And let me make one thing clear. We are not the only team this year that hadn't been. There's been 11 others or 12 others that have run into the same problem, and if you were to what you witness is you can see why.
Yeah, just really, really, really fast. I would say that's the fastest team I've seen play in a long, long time. Just
well, when you talk about overall team speed, particularly on the defensive side, I mean, it's all
of them. I mean,